Hey guys, welcome back to Dueling Destination. So today I have a discussion for you guys. It's gonna be tips on dual power pickups, which I would recommend cards that you would pick up, even though they might not be the most relevant at the moment, but some are. But some good cards you should always have just in case they go up in price. And also, I'm doing a ban list prediction or wish list, whatever you want to call it. I did not do one sooner because I was waiting for dual power to come out, or at least the spoilers, which we have now. So that gives me a better way to give you a ban list. I'm not just gonna put cards out there which I want to be banned or I wish it to be banned. I'm actually taking consideration competitive players, budget players, and Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. And with dual power, the reprints that we got in there, Konami did an amazing job. I'm really looking forward to dual power, and that helps me analyze the meta better so I can give you guys a better Banlist prediction. And also, just recently, today, a while ago, Konami is making some communication with the players now. As you might know by other videos, I'm just going to give you a quick update on this. As you all know, the current format unlimited list states the next list will be no sooner than April 2nd. That means that the earliest that the newest list will appear, but does not mean a list will necessarily appear on or even around that date. Clearly, Konami knows what they're doing. They know that we're waiting for this ban list. Everyone has their wish list ready. Everyone's holding down on buying cards. Some cards are going down in price, and some cards are just going up. But as Konami explains here, that although they have some adjustments in mind, players' response to the current list has been very good. Tournament attendance has been way up, and players seem to be pretty happy. I've been pretty happy with this format. I've been loving it, enjoying it. And as so far, I just have a few cards that I would actually want on the list, which I think are gonna affect players now and in the future. But as we continue reading this article, Konami does explain that expect to see some small adjustments later in April. As you can see, there's small adjustments, so it's not a ridiculous ban list, but it's gonna be a ban list rather than earlier in April. So as they're saying this, April 2nd is gonna be the date a lot of people are gonna be expecting, but that's it early. So if we go mid-April, we should wait sometime about the ending of April. And I think we're going to be having a regionals in Fort Worth as well around that time. So I'm predicting around that time that it's going to be happening, the ban list. And for everyone wondering why Necros Cycle is not in dual power, it didn't make it for technical reasons, but a full version will be included in Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge coming out in July. So this is already one card we can add to that list alongside with some other cards that I believe has been leaked. And we can start getting the whole Battles of Legends Heroes Revenge list ready, guys. So you know, don't go in and buy those Necros Cycles for like $5. But enough of that. Now it's all for the dual power pickups. As you know, yesterday all the dual power cards were leaked out by Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a great site. You should check them out on Facebook. They always have the latest updates, and you'll always know what's going on. But for me, I'll let you know that the best pickups are the pickups that I think you should be getting are some cards here that I'll be listing out, and after that we go into the ban list. So one card I would recommend you guys is the Heroic Link. That's a short print. So if you do get to pull that in your dual power, you're making some good money on it. And if you're not using guard dragons, you can always sell it and trade it to get other cards. So that's one of them. We have the Plant Link Monster. I'm not sure about the name, but that's going to be for future meta. It should be great because plants were crazy back in the day. And I think with Jasmine's reprint, that should allow you to play plants pretty competitive now. Talking about Jasmine, you should pick up the Jasmine reprint that came up in this set also. And also, I will recommend all Ghost Girls, Link Karibo, Borrowload Dragon. Even though it's the alternate art, it still looks amazing, and you never know, you might be using two now in your deck instead of one. You can pick up the Cyber Dragon Master. That's going to be a very strong card later on in the future, and I think it's going to put Cyber Dragons on the map because they do get a lot of advantage using that card. A card I would recommend would be Card of Demise. Card of Demise has been reprinted before, but I think that this one still looks great. It's amazing. And Brianna, I think that's one card that should get off the ban list and be unlimited. So I think Necros players would have a better chance of using it then. double Utopia, Impermanence, and an evenly matched to round up the whole lineup there. These cards are some cards I would recommend, and I'm actually going to start picking those up as soon as Duel Power gets out. The other cards, if you do want to keep them for future value, you should. Now let's get into the ban list. For the ban section, I'll just get straight to the point. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons should be banned because we're getting the Heretic Link now, and Guard Dragons are going to be super powerful. Some might say even too powerful for this meta, but we never know. That's one card I wish or I hope gets banned soon. I don't play Guard Dragons. If you do, I'm sorry, but we gotta keep this in a viable meta that everyone can play. It's just not one-sided. I'm a big fan of the next card, that is Azathoth. It will stop a combo, but I would prefer Azathoth to get hit, which I think that it's used in Dangers as well, and Orcus, instead of the rank up spell card, because if they do hit this rank up spell card on the next set, Dark Neostorm, we won't be able to use as efficiently the new XYZ for Orcus as we would like to go into Calamities. So I don't think Konami is going to do that. They're going to probably hit Azathoth as being one of the most powerful monsters in the game. Another card that should be hit is Tempest Magician, because with the new upcoming Pendulum card, Tempest Magician is going to be a very strong card, and it's going to be a fault for a lot of FTKs and also OTKs. After using the effect and attacking with such strong monsters, you never know what can happen. One card a lot of people are not going to agree with me, which I think should be hit now and not left or later, even though it is going to affect one of my favorite decks. Like I said, Orcus is getting a lot of hits on here. It's going to be Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress has been in the game for a long time. Konami has reprinted, made the money off it that they wanted to, and I think this is an extender card that should probably go. It's been used in a lot of decks, and it makes a lot of combos very easy to have board control. So Summon Sorceress is the last card I would recommend to be hit. Now for my limited section. First of all, I want to say Dante to 1, okay? A lot of people might say, nah, Dante's gonna miss another ban list, but I believe he's gonna get hit on this one because we're gonna get the Link monster in Dark Neostorm, which is gonna make Burning Abyss a tier 1 deck, and it's gonna be one of the top competitors out there. But Dante bringing it down to 1, we can always survive and continue playing with that card. But if you have Dante at Unlimited, it's gonna be pretty strong, guys. Another card that might be going down the radar for a lot of you guys, or below the radar, would be Totally Awesome. I think Totally Awesome should be hit down to 1. The deck is a control deck, and it's gonna actually devastate the Frog deck. But Totally Awesome is gonna be very viable in this new meta if the meta slows down even more. 2 cards in the Sky Striker that I think is gonna make the biggest impact on them would be Engage and Widow Anchor. Both of them should be limited to 1, not taking away everything from Sky Strikers, but even though I know that Engage is going to be reprinted in the new Battles of Legends, hitting it to 1 or 2 should be okay for now. But with the Anchor, it's just too powerful, I believe. And another card I want to 1 is going to be Denglong. Denglong's going to give us a crazy meta, and I think it's about time Denglong comes out of the ban list. So Denglong to 1. For another factor we have here are Danger Snake, Danger Nessie, and Jackalope. Danger is a very strong engine in almost every deck, and I think by limiting these guys to 1, it's still going to be viable in the meta, just a little bit less powerful. I think it's going to be healthy if we bring Thunder Dragon Colossus to 1 as well. The Thunder Dragon cards are just too easy to summon and making it very hard for you guys to play around, especially if you're trying to slow down the game a bit more and your opponent opens these unbreakable boards and unsearchable decks that you can't use. It's not pretty healthy for the game. That's just my belief. Another card that should go to 1 should be Skull Dread. Skull Dread will be viewed by any Danger variant deck or any deck that can just spam out different monsters at the same time, and that's gonna make it very difficult for other people to get over them just building these crazy boards once again. But one card I'm looking forward to very much to go to 1 is Vanity's Emptiness. At the moment, Vanity's Emptiness does exist in the game, just people haven't seen or want Amorphic Goliath to go away, so they're using that as a Vanity's Emptiness. Come on guys, it's the same card. It's just a monster form of the trap card. So if we get Vanity's Emptiness to 1, there's a lot of outs to it at the moment, which is going to make it not that strong in the meta, but just balance. I believe that's going to be the best card. Spellbook of Judgment should go back to 1, so Spellbook players have a little bit more of a real competitive matchup in this new format. I have Reborn Tengu to 1. We cannot have this card unlimited while they have the Link Monster for Plants and Jasmine reprint. It's gonna be just too powerful. That's just my thinking there. That's just an additional one I wanted to add there. I would want to see one of my favorite cards to come back, even though I might get a little bit of hate for it. But with the new Spellcaster structure deck coming out and trying to promote more pendulums, I would want to see Magic Spectre Kirin back to 1 at least, so we can at least have a bit of viability in there. Kirin was just too powerful, I know back in the day, but now it shouldn't be much of a problem. And to actually promote more pendulum, we should get Electromite to 2, so that we have a way to play with it. I hope that we get those cards. That's one of my biggest wish lists, getting Magic Spectre Kirin to 1, Electromite to 2. That would make this format amazing. Now for the semi-limited, I would want to say right off the bat, we should get Deep Sea Diva back to 2. That card is going to give us the viability we need in Mermails to continue extending our plays, and it's going to be great. Water players out there, you know we need Deep Sea Diva back to 2. Another card I would like to see at 2 is Phantasism, so that Monarchs can come back in the format and start dominating like the boss that they are. Super Poly should also be the 2 because of the Salaman Great matchups that we have out here. Super Poly comes in pretty amazing in here. And reflecting to the OCG, I would say we need Solemn Warning to 2 as well. Solemn Warning gives those slower decks a fighting chance, and at 1 is still okay, but giving it to 2 is gonna give us a fighting chance that we can actually stand up a bit more, because I play rogue decks, so I know even though we're paying 2,000 life points, it might be able to save us later on for more than 2,000 life points. Ash Blossoms definitely going to 2, guys. There's no way around it. Ash Blossoms are going to 2. Konami's made all the money they need to make off Ash Blossoms. And one card that I know a lot of people are thinking that they might not want. Some people might want it. Some people are saying 1 or unlimited. If not, they don't want any of it. Well, guess what? I want 2 Maxis. Maxis to 2 gives us a fighting chance even more. We don't have to pay $100 for that Thanos card. That's kinda imitation Maxi. We should just get Maxi straight up to 2. No, unlimited cards. I'm gonna get straight to the point. We need Elemental Hero Stratus back unlimited. He came back to 1, doing nothing in the meta, so we can always get unlimited of him. Another card we should get is Insectary Dragonfly. Let's get back Insectors out here. Let's give them a fighting chance. Even more. People used to love that deck, and I think it's still viable at this meta. And considering that we got all the Necros reprints, we should bring Necros Unicorn back to unlimited status. Come on, guys. It's just waiting. Necros, we need all the cards. If we're getting reprints of it, they're definitely coming back unlimited. Extra Construct is obviously coming back unlimited after getting a reprint and not sure printed in this new Duel Power set. And for my final card for tonight to talk about is Gateway of the 6. Let's get back 6 Sams in here, unlimit them, and we're good to go. It's just gonna be a crazy new meta, and if you do this, Konami, we're gonna have even more people going to the event. Also, guys, I'd like to thank everyone that subscribed, liked, and shared my video. We've been growing very strong, and if you have any comments on this list, let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think out there. We can have a discussion. If you like this type of video, let me know. I'm trying to be as neutral as I can. Well, guys, thanks for watching the video. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time on the next video.